Hi, this is Archie Tovar from MMA Fight Pass with Xavier Ortega. We're going to go over some more wrestling fundamentals. The next wrestling fundamental technique that we're going to talk about is sprawling. When you sprawl, it is a highly effective move done right. So when you sprawl, you're using your hips. We got a right hip bone and a left hip bone, and then you have your whole front belly, right? So when you're sprawling, you're going to have to use either your hips to be able to get the opponent off of you. So Xavier is getting this lesson for the first time, perhaps in a different way, in a wrestling manner. So again, this is wonderful to have somebody new in the wrestling program trying to teach him here at the same time as we're trying to teach everyone out there. Okay, so the way to get into the first position to sprawl would be from a square stance. So we're gonna have we have our line here. We can get our square stance, Xavier. We're gonna have our head up but down, Xavier. Okay. So now from here, what's gonna happen is right away our hands are gonna touch the mat, and then from here we're gonna kick our legs back. As we kick our legs back, we're kind of like we're still on our toes, but gradually we start coming down with our knees down on the mat. And in this case, this particular sprawl is a square sprawl. We're just, from our square stance, our hips are just gonna thrust down to the mat. Boom, right here. We're thrusting down to the mat. Our legs are open, good position, and we're just thrusting, straight thrust down. Okay, back up, we're coming back up, and then after we sprawl, we normally come all the way up, right? So here we go, back to our square stance. This is in small steps. We're not even going full motion yet, okay? So square stance, head up but down, hands go down, our legs start kicking back, and then we hip hard. Boom, we drop our hips hard. And now our hips is what's keeping their opponent off of my legs. Okay, back up, come back up, boom. Now we're ready here. Okay, so this sprawl is from a square stance, square hips, kicking our legs back, and our hips thrust down. Okay, one more time. Square stance, sprawl, a little quicker, hips down. Head up but down. Okay? Keep our head up. Boom. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Okay, so now we're going to add a little more speed to it. From the square stance, as I say sprawl, check it out, Xavier. From our square stance, as I say sprawl, our hands are going to go down, legs back, and hip in. And then we're going to come up, boom, bounce right back out. This sprawl drill can be used as an amazing conditioning drill. Because we're at a square stance, the coach says, ready, sprawl, boom, kick, boom. And we don't stay here. As soon as we sprawl, we're going to come back up, jump up. Square stance, right? Our feet are moving, little pepper steps. Sprawl, boom, hip in, head up but down. Look at Xavier, how I am. Bam, right here, right? Pressure, kick back up. Square hips, square hips, square hips, square hips, square hips. Ready, sprawl, boom. Back up. We're going to get into more detail, but that was a sprawl, straight back from a square stance, hips back, legs back, hips thrust forward. Good job, Xavier. And during your practices, you can also be moving your feet. As your feet are moving, square stance. And then square, sprawl. Boom, sprawl. Back up. Your feet are moving. Sprawl. Boom. Right, back up. I'll slow it down. Okay, hands go down. We're squatting down. As we're squatting, hands go down, legs go back, knees down, and we hip it, and we keep our head up. Okay, nice and strong. All right, back up. Okay, now we're gonna go, and we're gonna do about 4 real quick ones, okay? This is how you wanna look. Ready? Sprawl. Boom. Ready? Sprawl. Boom. Ready? Sprawl. Boom. Ready? Next one. Sprawl. Good job. Here we go, there. So that's a sprawl. Kick your legs back, hip it in hard, okay? Good job.